Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome to Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, home of a Monday night edition of the Delaware Hockey Network, brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg. A showdown between the top two teams in the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League's Central Division tonight as the Garnet Valley Jaguars play host to the Fords of Haverford High School. Good day to you all. James Witherite joining you from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks from the 412 Communications press box in advance of this second of two meetings between the Jaguars and the Fords. Garnet Valley victorious last fall when these two teams met, beating Haverford 5-1 at the stadium. Backstop to victory by Shahzad Bolduc. Number one goalie for this Garnet Valley team, 8-3-0 on the year with a .253 goals against average and a save percentage of .913. Goaltending has been the strong suit of John Povey's Haverford High Fords. Dylan Vieira, 8-4-0 with a .159 goals against average and a .941 save percentage. Xavier Morales, the other half of the net-minding tandem. He's appeared in 2 Haverford High games, and he's only allowed 1 goal through the course of 102 minutes played, recording a save percentage of a gaudy .964. Appears tonight that it will be Dylan Vieira getting the call, as he's done in 12 of 14. Haverford High games so far this season. Haverford 11-4 on the year. Garnet Valley 11-3. So the winner of this game will claim outright possession of first place in the ICSHL Central Division as the season winds to its conclusion. Kevin Walton out of the lineup today. Looking at the stat lines for this evening's game. Jake Robinson, 7 goals, 7 assists. Nick Skatis, 7 goals. Latham Hutchinson, 6 goals, 9 helpers on the year. On the Haverford side of the red line, Gus Scuderi, one of the big names to look out for, 7 goals and 10 helpers. It is Ryan McGlade wearing number 88, who leads the Fords in offensive productivity with 11 goals and 13 assists on the year. Owen Rabadam with 11 goals and 10 helpers on the season. Good for 21 points as this season enters the home stretch. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the opening face-off between Garnet Valley and Haverford. This is the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Welcome back inside Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Set to go in the showdown for bragging rights atop the ICSHL Central Division table. Garnet Valley and Haverford meeting for the second time this season. Stefan Charbonneau's Jaguars looking to complete a sweep of the Fords this year after a 5-1 win at the Stadium in the fall portion of the season. Garnet Valley in opening period play, backstopped as expected by Shazad Bolduc, moving right to left in their home white sweaters. The Fords in their away reds moving left to right. Gus Scuderi in for the opening draw. Across from Drew Morrow, Sam Chauvin with the opening face-off. He and Josh Baer, the on-ice officials for tonight's game. Evan Riley works the near corner. He leaves this puck to Abanizio at the left point. It's thrown into traffic but blocked away to the far corner. Tied up by Owen Rabadon. Now Andrew Fitty tries to push it free. He's got some space. Headman pass connects with Rabadon, second leading scorer for the Fords. And the entry to the zone is good. The cross-ice pass, though, to Ryan McGlade in this power-packed front line didn't connect. Jake Morrow with time and space in the far corner. Fails to clear. Rabadon recovers, but in trying to feed the puck to Lindelof at the right point, he lost the zone. Lindelof back to center. Launches the puck in behind the Garnet Valley goal. It is steadied by Bolduc. Morrow takes a check from Rabadon. Centering pass. The shot from Connor Lill from 25 feet right between the circles ends up in the near corner. This is recovered by Morrow. He tries to carry him at free of the zone, but he makes contact with official Josh Baer and had to try again up the near side. Skatis connected with Hutchinson, working just in over the Fords line, but Hutchinson failed to maintain control of the puck after gaining the zone and was pushed back into neutral territory to try to regroup, ultimately to no avail, as working in the far corner, Andrew Fitty regains for the Fords. This is advanced by McCormick. The pass from Dean connects to Sean Yoder, the rarity of a skater wearing number 31. Yoder at the far half wall. Lost control of the biscuit. A poke check from Owen Doyle sent play back to center. This was thrown back in by Fitty into the Garnet Valley end. And the Fords change, getting their third line on. Failed breakout from Latham Hutchinson, result in a shot from Rabadon. Batted down by Bolduc. Centering pass. Ryan McGlade couldn't connect on the doorstep. Bolduc scrambles back into position for the 10-bell save, and he holds on for a stoppage in play. A minute and 53 seconds into the first period, and we take you to the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay to relive that series of saves from Shazad Bolduc, who has certainly earned starting honors for Stefan Charbonneau's Garnet Valley Jaguars this year. 2-on-2 fast break off the draw. Nolan Stott puts on the brakes at the top of the right circle. He gets a shot away. It trickles back behind the Haverford goal. Rebound tied up in the near corner, trying to work free is Ryan McGlade, but he was held in by Delphin. He got a shot away from center point, right into Vieira's pads. Rebound contested along the near boards. Heller with time and space finds Rabadam on the breakout. Rabadam throws the puck in. It's paddled down by Bolduc, and he freezes for a stoppage in action with 14 minutes and 32 seconds to go. In the first period from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Fresh legs on for both sides. Alexander Scuderi across from Hutchinson for the draw to the right of Shazad Bolduc. Doyle could not clear. McKelvey protected attacking territory for Haverford High. McKelvey opposite side. Took a shot from 50 feet. It was wide of the near post, but right in to the Bolduc glove for a pause in play. 16 seconds off the clock from that exchange. Face-off migrates 44 feet to this side. Hutchinson and Alex Scuderi. McKelvey off the drop pass. Another shot wide from the top of the circle. This controlled in the far corner by Jake Robinson, but he failed to clear for Garnet Valley. Fitty held the point. McKelvey. Backhand from the high slot was bothered, steered into the near corner of the Garnet Valley zone. Trying to walk out with the puck was Hutchinson, but holding the right point and shooting. Brendan McCormick couldn't get the puck through traffic. In front of the net, guarded by Shazad Bolduc. One-on-one, Latham Hutchinson got around his defender, lost his shot lane, and he goes barreling into the Haverford net. It is dislodged. Sammy Chauvin whistles play dead with 13:41 to go in the first period, and he marks the face-off to the right of Haverford netminder Dylan Vieira. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. Working back up the right wing boards to regain attacking position was Drew Morrow for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. He's got support from Tenhusen. Puck taken away nearly by Bannister. He got stick on puck but couldn't walk through with it. The forechecking heat from Ryan McGee just got turned up behind the net. Clearing attempt foiled by Owen Doyle, but he's ultimately overpowered and pushed back to neutral ice by Dean. Here's a one-on-one shot. Yoder took aim from 35 feet, but he cleared the crossbar behind Bolduc, and again the Jags clear. Tenhusen sure to gain red after fielding the headman pass up neutral ice. Jaguars change. Meanwhile, working out of the Haverford high zone comes McGlade. McGlade kept to the wall, got a shot away from the half boards before going into the corner. He was pressured by Jake Morrow, and holding for the pause again is Shazad Bolduc with 12:33 to go in the first of three 17-minute periods from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania. So the Delaware Hockey Network venturing a couple miles outside of the first state for our expanded high school hockey coverage this season, and the Jaguars will be back on the DHN airwaves one more time this year as Sammy Chauvin signals our first penalty of the game at the 4:44 mark of the opening period. Let's see what Sammy's got to say. Rabadam is off for cross-checking at the 4:44 mark of the opening period. So Carl Dubé power play time for the Jaguars. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, it's still not too late to find the perfect something special for your someone special. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Hutchinson working the near boards. Hassled by Dean. Leaves this to Morrow, center point. Around the horn this goes. Back high to Morrow off the Skatis stick. One-timer from Hutchinson was blocked. Morrow holds. Morrow from Skatis. Back to Latham Hutchinson looking for the one-timer, but Dean stepped up to engage him. Shooting and scoring from the opposite point was Nick Skatis to give Garnet Valley the early lead. They strike on the Carl Dubé power play. Nick Skatis with his 8th of the year, putting Garnet Valley on the board. A power play goal for the Jaguars, setting the tone early, and they're looking for another. Dolphin just gained the line, but a McCormick poke check for his play back into neutral territory. Vieira to McKelvey on the re-entry long shot. Ricochets off the backboards behind Bolduc. Rebound tied up in the near corner. McKelvey taking aim again. He got a better lane this time. Shazad Bolduc played the angle perfectly at the edge of the crease, and he holds on for the stoppage with 11:13 to go in the first period from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. This face-off comes to the left of Shazad Bolduc. 5 for 5 in the save department so far for the Jags. Lindelow's shot was tipped over the crossbar by Scuderi. And another cross-check signal, this time by Josh Baer. 5 minutes and 56 seconds into opening period play. This goes the other way. Owen Doyle rolled the guilty party, so it's Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill time for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. Delaware trash can cleaning comes right to your driveway, and they use high-pressure hot water jets to kill over 99% of the harmful germs and bacteria that accumulate in your cans, and it only takes just a few minutes. Keep your home and your family healthy. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Dean off the McGlade feed at the top of the right circle was high and wide. Dean gets the puck back, a cross-ice feed to him from Lil just inside the blue line. Gus Scuderi working down low. He and Rabadam flip spots. Scuderi skating the perimeter of the zone. Drop pass to McGlade, center point. Lil working the left half wall. Back to McGlade. He winds up. Shot caught the toe of Skatis, who kept the high slot clogged up. Failing to clear up the opposite wall was Hutchinson. Here's Dean off a cross-ice feed. Another blocked shot. Getting in the way of that was Jake Morrow for Garnet Valley. We're coming to the 7-minute mark of the opening period. McGlade, pressured by Hutchinson, couldn't get a shot away. There, a chance from Lil comes right back to the far corner. Abenizio plays the body. This puck is pushed by Rabadam back to the left point, maintained by McGlade. Dean couldn't reel in the cross-ice pass. He directs the puck to the near corner, where offering support for him is Gus Scuderi. First power play wave's been on for 75 seconds. The pass back to center point, and McGlade bounced off his stick. He hustles back behind his own goal to recover. Stott steps up to offer forechecking pressure. A couple pairs of fresh legs on for Haverford High as this first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the night works to its final 20 seconds. Stott converging with Scuderi. This puck is worked up the right wing boards by Rabadam, who stood up by Stott at the Haverford blue line. On comes Dean, working through traffic. He tried to split the wickets at the top of the circle under two-ply defensive pressure. Shazad Bolduc holds on to a skittering puck as the penalty to Owen Doyle comes down to its final 2 seconds. Finally, John Povey gets some new forwards in. Alexander Scuderi taking the draw across from Longo. And the first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the game goes the way of the Jaguars, who passed the 8-minute mark of the opening period with a 1-0 lead over Haverford High. This puck is cleared by Longo, but he's guilty of an icing. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Well, from our vantage point, it looked like an icing. Admittedly, our view of the left corner in the Haverford zone is obscured. This will be an icing, but against the Fords with 8.5 minutes to go in the opening period, Garnet Valley leading 1-0 from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Faceoff's going to come to the left of Dylan Vieira, who's only seen 2 shots on goal. One of them he saved. The other was the power play tally from Nick Skatis, good for his 8th of the season, at 5:20 in the first period. Face-off again to the left of Vieira. Drew Morrow couldn't work through Scuderi. Brendan McCormick carries up the left wing boards. He's slowed up at center. Tenhusen lost his footing. McCormick, though, finds a second layer of defense in the form of Jake Morrow. Rabadon from center point. Shot blocked by Drew Morrow just inside the line. This is corralled by Jake Morrow. Advanced up the right wing boards. No, Sam Chauvin's whistle sounds. A trip signaled with 7:55 to go in this opening period. Already the third penalty of the game. Already Rabadon's second trip to the penalty box as he goes off for a trip now. And the Jaguars are back on the Carl Dubé power play. In Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. Connor Lill swats the puck beyond the reach of both Garnet Valley point men. Skatis forced to get on his horse and race that puck down. Cycled to Carr. Dean is the forechecking presence for the Fords. Doyle up the left wing boards, hassled by Lill. Got a couple lacrosse-style stick checks in there, but nonetheless, Doyle gains the zone. Abenizio leaves us across the line. Hutchinson to Skatis, looking for another. His shot bounces off the pads of Vieira. Scrum for the rebound net front. McCormick clears. Hutchinson batted the puck down but couldn't protect the zone. He's forced back into his own end to recover as this game reaches the 10-minute mark with Garnet Valley leading Haverford High 1-0. Latham Hutchinson steered behind the net by Heller after trying to pave a way to the cage up the left side of the goal line. Doyle back to Hutchinson. He skies that one over the crossbar. Net front setup intended from Drew Morrow. Didn't get into the path of Abenizio. Doyle back around to Hutchinson, center point. To Skatis, top of the right circle. Hutchinson, one-timer, right on target, a line drive into the chest protector of Dylan Vieira, and he holds on for the stoppage in play with 6:39 to go in the opening period. Garnet Valley getting some shots in finally on Vieira. They're finding their groove, but Vieira coming up with the answers right now and keeping this a 1-0 hockey game with his Ford still on the penalty kill for another 44 seconds. Face-off comes to the right of Dylan Vieira. This puck is cleared, and Morrow chases it behind his own goal. Cross-ice feed to Doyle leads to the zone entry. Doyle confronted by a pair of Ford defenders at the near side. McGlade and McCormick. McCormick launches the puck clear. Doyle pressured by Lill. Pulls back behind his own goal to try to gain some space and set up a more concerted breakout. Fords are back to full strength. We're 11 minutes into the opening period, but it is Garnet Valley with a 1-0 lead. Stott blew a tire up the near wall, trying to chase down the puck in neutral ice. Lindelof recovered for Haverford. Played behind the net to Heller. Advanced to Lill. Pinched by Katrina Conway. He fans on the shot, Lill does. Conway fails to clear, but this puck is backhanded out of harm's way by Caden Longo. And the Jaguars get in a partial changing of the guard with just over 5 minutes to go in this opening frame. Puck is tied up in the near corner. There you see it now. From Francois, our videographer. Actually heading back to his homeland tomorrow for upgrades. McKelvey long shot. Caught and held by Bolduc for a break in the hour to go in the opening period. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Vieira's shot was batted down by the extended arm of Shazad Bolduc. McCormick at center. Dumps the puck back into Jaguars territory. It's controlled by Morrow. Advanced up the middle, batted down by Ryan McGee over the center logo, but taken away by Rabadon. He barrels back in up the right wing boards, tries to toe drag past Abadizio and crash the net, but he couldn't get a shot away on Bolduc. Counterattack coming from Hutchinson and a 1-on-3 the other way. Hutchinson with a close-up shot. Broke the stick of defender Andrew Fitty. He's got to go back to the bench for New Lumber. Meanwhile, Rabadon outnumbered back the other way. 3.5 to go in the opening period of a 1-0 hockey game. Jaguars leading the Fords. Robinson gets a shot away from 35 feet. Waffle boarded down and away by Vieira. And McGlade comes barreling back and now to a 1-on-1. He beat two defenders. The third, Owen Doyle, forced the shot high into the back netting and out of play behind Bolduc with inside 200 seconds to go in the opening period. Face-off comes to the left of Shazad Bolduc, who has stopped all 8 Haverford High shots that he's faced to this point. Caleb Dean joined in the circle by Aiden Delphin. Delphin waved out of the circle by Chauvin. Longo came in to take the draw. And Hitchka controls behind his own net. Jeremy Hitchka lost control over the puck, failed to clear it off his backhand. Stott walks up the left wing boards. He got a shot away off the Delphin cross ice feed. Rebound contested in the far corner, failing to clear was Yoder. Stott recovers at center after Dean pushed play to center. Stott launches this into the far corner of the Haverford zone. We're inside the final 3 minutes of the first period. Garnet Valley leading the Fords 1-0. Play whistled offside by Chauvin. The medical student at the University of Pennsylvania, who hails originally from Corning, New York. His partner today, Josh Baer, who yesterday officiated a full slate of Delaware Valley Hockey League AA championship games right here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. 2.5 to go in the first period. Fitty's got new lumber, but the puck was taken away from him in the far corner. Now Andrew Fitty gets it back. He tries to push it free. He's got some help ahead from Dylan McKelvey. McKelvey up the middle, give and go from Scuderi. The shot from 40 feet was directed wide to the near side from Bolduc. Jake Morrow could not clear. Puck recovered by Ryan Vieira, thrown to the near corner as we enter the final 2 minutes of the opening period. Morrow's trapped in the far corner of his own zone. Hutchinson tries to pitch the puck free. Rabidom keeping the heat on. McCormick barely held the right point for Haverford. Puck caroms behind the net to the far corner of the Garnet Valley zone. And play is halted. Either a hand pass against Haverford or a high stick on the puck, one or the other. The only signal we saw from Sammy is this is going the whole way down. The third option, delayed offside, and that's probably what it was. Inside 100 seconds to go. And this will come back in icing. Another face-off to the left of Dylan Vieira, 5 for 6 in the save department tonight. Haverford 11-4-0 on the year. Garnet Valley 11-3-0 on the year. Winner of this game takes sole possession of first place in the ICSHL Central Division. As far as the overall standings go, Garnet Valley with a game in hand on the Forts. Fitty to Scuderi. Across ice to McGlade. He gains center. He chips the puck past Stott, Abanizio, and Rabidom converge behind the net. Rabidom gives way to McGlade. Doyle winds up and clears. We've entered the final minute of the opening period. Delphin, just inside his blue line, tried to hit Abanizio on a cross-ice pass. Offering good support was Caden Longo. His shot as he comes barreling into the Haverford slot was stick-checked high and away into the corner netting to the near side with 44 seconds to go. And Garnet Valley leading 1-0. Fresh legs on all around. Hutchinson, Robinson, and Skatis. On up front for Garnet Valley. Dean taking the draw for the Fords. Caleb Dean protects the puck, works it behind the net to McCormick, and advanced up the right wing boards. Lil to Dean again, who leads the re-entry. Dean stripped of the puck by Morrow. In the near corner, Morrow cleared it over the glass in the far corner and out of play, trying to carom it out of the zone. 25 to go in the first. Dean and Latham Hutchinson meet at the far dot. Off the turnover from Morrow, Lil got a hard shot away, but Bolduc able to see that one the whole way in from 28 feet and make the save. Final 10 seconds of the first period. Shot from the corner intercepted by Hutchinson. He flips the puck up ice, and that does it for the opening period of play from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. 17 minutes in the books. The Garnet Valley Jaguars, thanks to a Nick Skatis power play goal, take a 1-0 lead to the break.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4th-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
6 seconds into the second period. Garnet Valley guilty of an icing. So we'll rejoin play with a face-off coming to the left of Shazad Bolduc, who stopped 10 of 10 shots in opening period play. If you're just joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network, James Witherite flying solo on the DHN airwaves from the 412 Communications press box this evening. Francois, our videographer, testing the limits and capabilities of modern technology as Dylan Vieira lunges out of the crease for a save, 27 seconds into this second period. Josh Bear, Sam Chauvin, our officials. Garnet Valley traveling left to right in second period play in their home white Haverford High. Clad in red with gold numbers and black trim, reminiscent of the turn of the century Calgary Flames. Scrum over the dot following the face-off. Puck is trapped. Now it is kicked free. Ten Husen tries to get a shot in, but it is steered wide. Holding the zone is McGee. Puck flipped into the near corner. This beyond the reach of McCormick, but play is whistled dead. Stéphane Charbonneau, incredulous at a rough called against Drew Morrow 49 seconds into the second period. So Morrow goes off for roughing. And the Garnet Valley Jaguars, with Latham Hutchinson coming in for the draw across from Dean, go on their second Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the night. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Lil, angle to the corner, leaves this to Scuderi. Shooting from high was McGlade. Wide of the far post. Abenizio couldn't swat the puck out of harm's way. Abenizio holding net front. Meanwhile, Doyle tries to steamroll his way past Rabadom to gain space with the puck. McGlade taking aim again from center point. Shot was blocked. The follow-up from Lil off the Bolduc pads. Dean in the far corner controls the puck. He leaves this to McGlade, walking the line. Back to Dean it goes. It ricochets past his reach. Scuderi bats it beyond the reach of Abenizio, patrolling that far corner. Dean, Rabadon. Shot from distance off the stick of McGlade. Steered to the corner by Bolduc. 15 minutes to go in the second period. Garnet Valley down a man for another 50 seconds, leading Haverford High 1-0 from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. This is cleared by Doyle. McGlade in the far corner of his own zone. Leaves the puck to Gus Scuderi. Return to McGlade. Scuderi, drop pass to Lil. McGlade scores from downtown to put Haverford on level pegging with Garnet Valley early in the second. Ryan McGlade's got his 12th of the year. Off the setup from Lil. Scuderi getting the secondary assist. Power play goals both. That one for the Fords coming 2:36 into the second period. So Fords and Jags trade goals on the man advantage. And Liam Heller did well to hold the right point for the red-clad Fords. Stott caught unawares by the headman pass from Jake Morrow. Valley just above his own line. He's pushed by McKelvey back into Jags territory. Just over 3 minutes have gone by. In second period play, Stott was stood up at the Haverford line by Heller. Vieira throws this into Jags territory. Longo up the right wing boards. Takes aim from distance. Puck goes wide of Vieira's office. Controlled by Stott in the far corner. Played behind the net just beyond our reach. Here comes Lil barreling back the other way through neutral ice. He puts on the brakes at the hash marks of the near circle. Hutchinson has space. Robinson chases down the puck, centering pass beyond the reach of Hutchinson. Taken away and floated clear by Yoder. Connor Lil 1-on-2. Shot bothered by Doyle, steered to the far corner. Yoder surrounded by white sweaters, scrapping for the rebound. Hutchinson slows the pace down, gains control of the puck. Doyle gave him some help, working this back into some free space where Robinson advances to Nick Skatis. Skatis circles behind the net. He tried to set up a Doyle shot from the right point, but caught in friendly fire was Latham Hutchinson, who had the secondary assist on the Skatis goal early in the first. Trying to jam the puck in close was Robinson, but it's taken away. And McCormick works it ahead to McGlade. McGlade unable to clear as Matt Abanizio held the left point for Garnet Valley, but couldn't generate any further attack. Skatis draws back to center red to regain the puck after it was cleared out of the Haverford zone. Race on for this one behind the Garnet Valley goal. It goes the way of the Jags. Cleared by Skatis. Volleyed back by Fitty. We've passed the 5-minute mark of the second period. 1-1 the score from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Garnet Valley fans, you'll want to join us again a week from today. Jaguars Senior Night will be right here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Game time 9 o'clock as they take on Radnor. You won't want to miss it. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Bannister under pressure works the puck to McGlade. 2-on-4 incoming for Haverford. Drop pass from McGlade to Scuderi. Here's Heller winding up. Off Bolduc's pads, follow-up chance. Scuderi couldn't get one through traffic off the rebound. Volleyed back in by Cole Bannister from center. Off the failed Garnet Valley clear. This turned the other way by Ryan McGee. Up the near side, barely holding the point was Gus Scuderi. Winding up and clearing was Tenhusen. But he was before the red line when he got rid of the puck, so this will come back on icing. with 10:44 to go in the second period of a tie hockey game. Garnet Valley and Haverford deadlocked one aside, having exchanged power play goals to get to this point. Face-off coming to the right of Shazad Bolduc, who is 12 of 13 in the save department this evening. Delphin up the middle, slowed up by the reaching stick of Ryan Vieira from astern. That broke up his advance right at the Haverford blue line, and an offside against the Jaguars will force play to restart at center with 10.5 minutes to go in second period play. All knotted up 1-1. Delphin and Alex Scuderi. Delphin's waved out of the circle, taking his place will be Caden Longo, and on we go. Puck is tipped free by Alex Scuderi from the center ice scrum, thrown behind the Jaguars goal, steadied by Bolduc. Hitchka couldn't carom the puck clear. Alex Scuderi protects. This is pushed free by Stott, recovered at center by McKelvey, driven right back in to the Garnet Valley zone. Doyle draws Scuderi off his timing, gains space, clears to Stott. McCormick, holding the Haverford blue line, finds McKelvey the other direction. Long shot from McKelvey. Caught and now frozen by Shazad Bolduc for a break in the action with 9 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the second period. We are tied up 1-1 from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Face-off comes to the left of Shazad Bolduc. Dean and Hutchinson. Latham Hutchinson wins the draw, finding Abenizio. This is played behind the net. Morrow advances it through traffic to Hutchinson with some help in the middle from Robinson. Hutchinson shot off the pads of Vieira. Nobody home for the rebound chance. Lill clearing out the trash net front. McCormick and Robinson converge on the puck in the far corner. This work behind the net now. Chased by Hutchinson. Thrown net front, taken away by Connor Lill. Forwards in a 2-on-3 counterattack. See Lill flip the puck behind the net. The dump and chase was on, but Yoder was beaten to the punch. Hutchinson. Cross ice feed to Nick Skatis, taking a body from McCormick. And this puck is recovered by Jake Morrow for Garnet Valley just inside his line. Advance to Robinson. Dumped into the far corner of the Haverford zone. Stripped from McCormick. Now taking a shot is Robinson from right between the circles, but he was high and wide on that attempt. Skatis follow-up. Ricochets off the back glass. And Hutchinson sets up Conway with a cross-ice feed. She fans on the wrister from the top of the right circle. And the Ford's breakout pass intended for Ryan McGlade was broken up just above the Garnet Valley blue line. We are just past halfway in the second period of a 1-1 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. McCormick slowed up at center. Morrow walks back in. Standing up for the save on him from 45 feet was Dylan Vieira. And we've got a break in the action with 8 minutes and change to go in period number 2. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us today, 412communications.com. 9 minutes into the second period of a 1-1 hockey game. Morrow and Gus Scuderi take the draw. This puck is tipped by Bannister to the accelerating Ryan McGlade. He tries to get around two defenders. Doyle steers him behind the net and took away the shot lane. Crossing to the far boards to recover the puck was Jeremy Hitchka. Hitchka through traffic, shot, stick checked. Into the back netting by the back checking Cole Bannister. Good hustle from him on D to break up what could have been a pretty decent Garnet Valley chance. Fresh skaters on for Stefan Charbonneau's Jaguars. Doing it today without Kevin Walton in the lineup, it's worth noting. Hitchka holds the point. Working net front is Robinson. Wraparound chance from Hutchinson. Failed to connect, and the net behind Vieira was dislodged. Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League play takes place according to the USA Hockey Rulebook, so the instant that net comes off its moorings, play is halted. Caleb Dean in across from Hutchinson for the draw, and McCormick controls the puck. Yoder advances this to Dean. He throws the puck in from just above the blue line, batted by Bolduc, in behind the net. McCormick, slap shot, off the post, rebound chance from Yoder was steered wide near side, and the Jags clear past 10 minutes into the second period of this 1-1 game. Doyle back to his own blue line. Tries to recover for Garnet Valley off a failed Haverford breakout. As it turns out, the Jags, guilty of an icing, will be forced back into their own zone with 6:35 to go in the second period of this 1-1 game. Face-off will be to the left of Shazad Bolduc. Abenizio caroms the puck behind the net off the Delphin face-off win. Controlled here by Morrow. Back to Abenizio, intercepted by McKelvey. Delphin tries to steer the puck below the goal, but Vieira nearly intercepted for the Forts. This is kept in at the near point. By Liam Heller. Abenizio recovers, works behind the goal. Morrow, cross-ice pass on the breakout, does connect with Nolan Stott. Stott bothered by Bannister, couldn't get a clean shot away. Cole Bannister recovering the puck, tied up behind the net by Longo. Heller now absorbs a check in the near corner of his own end, but emerges, clears. This puck rifled back in by Abenizio, who comes off for a change with 5.5 minutes to go in the second period of a 1-1 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. To a side battle for the puck directly behind the Haverford goal. This is cleared by Delphin. Back into neutral ice where the Jags had a little bit more space to try to set up an offense, but play is halted by referee Sammy Chauvin with 5:08 to go in the second. Looked like either a high stick on the puck or a hand pass from the Fords. So this draw comes back into their own zone. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is not only the qualified choice, but the convenient choice too for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. The long shot from McGlade, caught and held by Shahzad Bolduc for a pause with 4:38 to go in the second period. 1-1 deadlock still intact here from IceWorks. We don't know the song playing right now, but it sounds like a heavy metal version of Deck the Halls in minor. Little out of season, but we'll go with it. Whatever it was, it sounded angry. I suppose it comes with the territory of that genre. McGlade off the bar and in. Haverford takes the go-ahead goal with 4:13 remaining in the second period. Ryan McGlade's got 2 on the night. Off this setup from Rabadam. This at 12:47 in the second period. McGlade's got his 13th of the year. And his Haverford Fords are up 2-1. Now that the song makes its way to the chorus, we're getting memories of marching band arrangements of yesteryear. But that, friends, is entirely a different story for entirely a different day. We'll save the digressions for a time when we can crack open a Labatt's and share them without a hockey game before us. Yoder gives this away to Hutchinson in neutral ice. Stott gives this away to Scuderi. Recovered by Longo in neutral ice, walked back into the Haverford zone, but Longo is steered behind the net by Andrew Fitty. He is separated from the puck. McCormick could not clear. Vieira stripped of the puck by Stott just inside the Haverford line, but bulldozing back up the right wing boards, McCormick gained center and tried to set up a chance from Alex Scuderi. One-timer from Lindelof was blocked down and away by Bolduc. This is cleared back to center. It bounces over Stott's stick. Lindelof recovers. It was Longo who sent that puck up the right wing boards out of his own zone. Morrow steers this away from the pursuit of McKelvey. Delphin couldn't reel in the clearing pass from Owen Doyle. 2 and change to go in second period play. Haverford leading Garnet Valley 2-1. Winner of this game will take first place in the ICSHL Central Division. Haverford offside. With just under 2 minutes remaining in middle period action. The 10 o'clock hour on the East Coast has arrived. 7 o'clock for our friends joining us from the Best Coast. We will do it all again tomorrow. College hockey on tap on the Delaware Hockey Network as the University of Delaware Men's Division II Blue Hens take on the Maryland Terrapins for the right to play in the Atlantic Coast Collegiate Hockey League playoffs later this week in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That game tomorrow from Rockville, Maryland. With a listed 10 o'clock airtime, game time will be roughly 10:17 p.m., just north of D.C. Get the coffee on. You know we'll be doing the same. Matt Facillo will join you for the call of Delaware and Maryland tomorrow night. Down to 70 seconds to go in the second. Haverford leading Garnet Valley 2-1. Jaguars were victorious 5-1 over the Fords in their earlier meeting this season. But so far, thanks to Ryan McGlade's 12th and 13th goals of the season, both in the second period, the Fords are forcing Garnet Valley to play catch-up here tonight. Drew Morrow's guilty of an icing. This comes back into the Garnet Valley zone with 46 seconds to go in the second. The name of this song is going to escape me for I don't even know. Brendan McCormick in the far corner of his own zone finds Fitty, advanced to Yoder up the left wing boards. 25 to go in the second period. This will be called back offside. Face-off coming right in front of us, just above the Garnet Valley line. Hutchinson and Dean. Hutchinson wins the draw. Hitchka works the puck up the left wing boards to Nick Skatis. He has the lone Garnet Valley goal of the night, looking for a second. He was outnumbered upon gaining the Haverford zone. Skatis intercepts after Yoder had cleared. Hutchinson, hard shot, caught and held by Vieira with 2 seconds to go in the second period. Face off to Vieira's left. Bolduc is out. Sixth attacker is on for a set play with Hutchinson lining up for the draw. Hutchinson and Scuderi. Hutchinson tries to chip the puck in close. It's frozen on the doorstep by Vieira, and that does it for the second period. Through 34 minutes, it's Haverford 2, Garnet Valley 1. You're watching the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Third period underway. From Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, Haverford's got a 2-1 lead over Garnet Valley. The Fords putting up a pair of second period goals. Ryan McGlade with his 12th and 13th of the year, giving the visiting Fords the second intermission advantage. McGlade from center backhands the puck into Jaguars territory. Garnet Valley traveling right to left in their home whites here in third period play. Haverford High and those red, gold, and black kits reminiscent of the turn of the century Calgary Flames. Moving left to right here in the final frame. Dodging a check was Rabadom. Stott takes the puck away, flips it off the far boards into the corner. Trying to center was Robinson, nobody home. Dean puts on the brakes, nearly stripped of the puck by Hutchinson, but he turns it over in neutral ice anyway while waiting for his line mates to change. This shot from Doyle goes wide, and it's held on to for a pause in play by Dylan Vieira. .15:24 to go in regulation. Lill, drop pass to Yoder. McCormick's shot from center point took a bounce wide of the near post. Dean bothered by Hitchka. Throws a shot in. Doyle blocked one, and he lumbers off. Meanwhile, the Jaguars are forced back into neutral ice. Lill dodges a check, walks in after Hitchka tried to play the body on him, but to no avail. The shot was high, right into the glove of Shazad Bolduc for a pause with 14:45 to go in the third period. Both sides getting some fresh legs on, and the face-off will be to the left of Shazad Bolduc. As we hear the whistle of Sammy Chauvin, signal that play's about to restart. Alex Scuderi joined in the near circle by Aiden Delphin. Longo clears. Skatis chases the puck down. Centering feed. Delphin chance was blocked away. This was cleared by Vieira. Turned back in up the left wing boards. Scrapping for the puck. Delphin leaves this to Abenizio, accelerating in, but amid traffic, he couldn't advance into Haverford territory. Play whistle dead by Chauvin. This infraction against Garnet Valley with 14:13 to go in regulation. Haverford leading 2-1 on this Monday night from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Garnet Valley Jaguars fans, we will get to do it all again on Monday, February 12th, a week from tonight, as the Jaguars take on Radnor in their senior night game. Airtime will be 8:55 p.m. here from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. McGlade slowed up by McGee. Doyle chips the puck off the corner glass. Tenhusen can't chase it down after it bounces off his stick into neutral territory. Scuderi plays the body a couple times on Drew Morrow, trying to chip the puck out from his reach in front of the Garnet Valley bench. Here comes McGlade with a hard shot. Bolduc says no this time. Rebound fired up the far wall by Morrow, but kept in by Fitty. Fitty swarmed. He turns the puck over under duress, and Doyle clears, ricocheting the puck off the near wall, giving Garnet Valley time to get some fresh legs on, and a stick check on Dean in neutral ice forced him to turn the puck over. Hutchinson up the left wing boards, looking shot. He drops off the puck to Skatis, whose shot from the right dot was wide. Follow-up chance, near side, into the pads of Vieira. Here's Lill the other way, off the feed from McCormick. Lill, bodied into the corner boards by Abenizio, loses the puck. Hitchka to Skatis, cross-ice feed, beyond the reach of Hutchinson, reeled in by McCormick, but he's forced behind his own goal to try to regroup. Hutchinson turns up the forechecking pressure. Fitty gives the puck away to Hutchinson. Jeremy Hitchka barely holds the point, bobbled the puck. Lill had the door open momentarily. Puck is tied up in the near corner of the Haverford zone. Dean played the body on Robinson after Hutchinson was knocked off his feet. Abenizio holding at the right half to Lill. He clears, Hitchka recovers. Delayed offside as Hutchinson and Robinson tag up. They head to the bench for some fresh legs. Hitchka stays on for at least a few seconds longer. And this puck is tipped back to Morrow at his own blue line to try to set up a more concerted attack for the Garnet Valley Jaguars, who after their power play goal 5:20 into the game off the stick of Nick Skatis have been held scoreless and have seen their 1-0 lead turn into a 2-1 deficit thanks to the hot hand of Ryan McGlade. Scuderi drop past McKelvey's shot, blocked down and away by Bolduc. Alex Scuderi throws this back in from center. Longo in the far corner. Pulls behind his own goal. Aiden Delphin up the right wing boards through traffic. Looking for a shot lane. He's got one now. Posting up net front to try to direct that puck in. Was Nolan's stop, but he was canceled out by Heller. Vieira carries the puck up the near wall as far as the Garnet Valley blue line before the dump and change. 6.5 gone to the third period. Haverford High 2. Garnet Valley 1. McGlade looking for the hat trick. Sees his zone entry whistled offside by Sammy Chauvin as Owen Rabadama jumped the gun on the entry up the near wall. $10:15 to go. 2-1 hockey game. Advantage Haverford High over Garnet Valley. McGee couldn't get past Rabadam up the near side, but he was able to drive the puck deep into Haverford territory and enable some fresh legs to come on for the Jaguars with 7.5 gone in the third. McCormick from center throws the puck in, paddled by Bolduc into the near corner. Hitchka recovers. Robinson double-teamed and pushed behind his own goal. Trying to get some help from Hitchka. Lill keeping play deep in Garnet Valley territory. This shot from Dean off the turnover. Found the wrong side of the net. Follow-up chance from Fitty. Rings off the back glass. That shot originating from the left point. This comes back to neutral ice where McCormick recovers. Advanced to Lill into a 1-on-3. He was slowed up in the high slot. Puck taken away and cleared by Morrow. Tipped back in, delayed offside though. Signaled by Sammy Chauvin, and the Fords take the opportunity to get some fresh legs on. We've passed halfway in the third period. Haverford High 2, Garnet Valley 1 from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. McCormick winding up, shot in traffic. McKelvey looking for a better option. Now puck at the center of a 2-a-side, making a 3-a-side battle. Held in by Andrew Fitty off the failed clearing attempt up the far wall. Alex Scuderi to Vieira. Around the horn to McCormick. He shoots from the top of the right circle plus 20 feet. It was blocked by Skatis. Here's a 2-on-1 for Garnet Valley. Skatis, drop pass. Hutchinson in the slot, couldn't control the puck. An A-grade chance for the equalizer, gone wrong in the last second. 7:35 to go in regulation. Caden Longo working behind the net. Leaves us to Conway holding the right point. She tips the puck into the far corner where recovering for Haverford was Brendan McCormick. This is cleared off the far boards. Abenizio able to play the puck, says Chauvin, so there's no icing here. Stretch pass out of Garnet territory. Played by Stott up the near wall. Heller flips it back the other way, gaining the center red line before doing so to ensure that there's no icing. Katrina Conway behind her own goal. Leaves us to Longo with the far half wall. That Karam pass a little bit too hard for Longo to handle. Rabadom tried to turn it into a shot for an insurance goal, but he was off his mark altogether. 6:42 to go in regulation. Long shot from Dylan Lindelof into Bolduc's pads. Rebound controlled by Scuderi in the far corner. Gus Scuderi pushed up the far wall by AJ10 Hewson. Heads off now for a change. This puck is trapped behind the Garnet Valley goal area. Delayed penalty kill. Starting now for Garnet Valley. As Aiden Delphin is ruled off for a cross check at 11:18 in the third period. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Haverford 2-1 over Garnet Valley with 5.5 minutes to go in regulation. Circling behind the net was Rabadom. McGlade, Dean, one-timer. Blocked to the far corner in traffic. Doyle couldn't clear. McGlade speaking space. There another Dean shot from distance, caught and held by Shazad Bolduc with 4:54 remaining in this 2-1 game. Bolduc with 21 saves on 23 shots, but only one Garnet Valley goal on the other end of the ice. Nick Skatis, the lone goal scorer for the Jags tonight, connecting on that first period power play to give the home team the early lead. Lill's chance was directed wide of the far post in traffic, and this is cleared by Owen Doyle. Gus Scuderi holding behind his own goal. 4:25 to go. Here's Scuderi up the middle to Yoder. Walking back into the Garnet Valley zone around the horn to McGlade. He's got a lane. He fans on the wrister from 35 feet. And Nolan Stott clears with authority. Final 4 from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. De facto Pennsylvania outpost for the Delaware Hockey Network, and we are very glad to be here. Very glad for the hospitality shown us by the staff and management from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And glad to be doing it again next week, as Garnet Valley hosts Radnor in senior night competition. 3.5 minutes to go. Garnet Valley looking to get one back and tie this game up. Matt Abenizio, shot from 45 feet, steered wide by Dylan Vieira. Rebound controlled by Andrew Fitty. Worked up the right wing boards, recovered by Hitchka. Volleyed back by Fitty, gaining center to ensure no icing. Hitchka the other way. Pass from Robinson, broken up. Rabadam's shot was stick-checked high into the back glass, and the follow-up goes into the netting over the right shoulder of Shazad Bolduc with 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this 2-1 hockey game. Advantage Haverford over Garnet Valley. The Dubé name has been a family tradition in Delaware dating to 1895, and for 4 generations has been synonymous with fine custom jewelry in the first state. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, resizing, repair, and design services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé, Carl Dubé Jewelers, located on Concord Pike in Wilmington. 2:16 to go. Long shot from Fitty was wide. Bolduc freezes. Stefan Charbonneau's got to be thinking about when is the right time to deploy the extra attacker. Timeout signaled. Supposedly taken by Charbonneau for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. The Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, our presenting partner for the 2023-24 season and beyond. The DHN also brought to you by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, 412 Communications LLC, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Sports Medicine. There's Limestone Pension Associates. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, and Carl Dubé Jewelers. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To learn more, email Mo at mjr@412communications.com, and be sure to follow the Delaware Hockey Network on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called today. Who knows what it's called tomorrow, and Instagram at DE Hockey Network. Our associate executive producer is Molly Jo Rosen. Our assistant producer is Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our videographer tonight goes by one name and one name only, and that is Francois. 2:07 to go. As play restarts in the Garnet Valley zone, Jaguars trying to put together an 11th hour rally to get back on level pegging with the Fords. Matt Abenizio slowed up at center, looks for another path. He tries to draw Rabadam out of position. Headman feed to Robinson, enough to gain the zone. Skatis looking for a shot lane. Bolduc hustles off. The extra attacker is on for Garnet Valley as this puck is frozen. onto the Dylan Vieira glove. Good for save number 16. Face-off coming to Vieira's left. Rather to Vieira's right, our left. That Garnet Valley net remains empty to our right. Hutchinson, the Morrow shot. Blocked away by Vieira again. Rebound contested in the far corner. Pitchforking away for the puck was Abenizio. Holding his ground, Rabadom among a pack of Jaguars surrounding him. We've entered the final minute of play. This battle going nowhere. Puck is knocked loose. Hutchinson, one-timer. From the top of the right circle was wide. Morrow holding at the near half wall. Threw the puck in close. Swatted away by Hutchinson. Morrow, follow-up chance. From just above the near dot was over the crossbar. Latham Hutchinson. Hassled by McCormick in the near corner. Looking for a better lane. Hutchinson to Skatis. He winds up from center point. Right down the pipe. His shot saved by Dylan Vieira, who holds for a pause with 27 seconds to go. Here this chance from Skatis again, looking for his 9th goal of the season. Not to be that time, as Dylan Vieira saw that one the whole way through. Final 26 seconds. Morrow from Abenizio. Got a shot on net, and the rebound putback is in. Jake Robinson gets his 8th of the year. It's a 2-2 hockey game now with 17.4 seconds to go. The initial shot coming from Delphin. Bolduc back in the net. And it was Jake Robinson who brought this game back to a 2-2 deadlock for Garnet Valley. At the conclusion of regulation, Haverford and Garnet Valley tied 2-2. We'll be back with overtime on the Delaware Hockey Network, brought to you by Long and Greenberg.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Set for overtime. From Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, 5 minutes of 3-on-3. This overtime forced by Jake Robinson's game-tying goal with 18 seconds to go in regulation. McGlade Hassled by Hutchinson. Cycles to Gus Scuderi. Scuderi tried to float the puck in close. Hutchinson broke it up. Rabadam. Shot. Sticked away by Bolduc. Shazad Bolduc with 22 saves on 24 shots through regulation. Latham Hutchinson the other way. Slowed up by Scuderi trying to get a shot in from the near dot. Hutchinson stays with the puck. He gets around Scuderi this time. Draws the penalty. We're going to go 4-on-3 with 3:50 to go. And Garnet Valley is going to go to an overtime version Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. 3:50 to go. In overtime, 4-on-3. Hutchinson, Longo, Stott, Abenizio. Hutchinson to Longo. Back this comes Latham Hutchinson. Longo looked for the shot from the near dot, but McCormick pushed him out of the house. Good support from Brendan McCormick on the defensive front as Dylan Vieira took a little bit of extra time to cross over to the near post. Hutchinson trying again. To Matt Abenizio up high. Abenizio's shot was blocked by Dean. Race on for the rebound. And Abenizio controls it in the far corner. To Latham Hutchinson, a cannon from 50. Blocked in net front traffic. Race for the puck in the near corner. Hutchinson got there, but he's bodied into the corner wall. 2:55 to go in overtime. 1:03 remaining. On the penalty to Gus Scuderi. Longo shot sticked into the back netting by Dean. And we've got a pause in play with 2:47 to go in the extra period. A flair for the dramatic tonight in this second meeting between the Fords and the Jaguars. And this draw comes to the left of Dylan Vieira, who has stopped 18 of 20. Delphin crashes the net off the draw. Shot into Vieira's pads, good for the save. Hutchinson working the top of the circle. Drop back to Skatis. Hutchinson shot high. He tried to pick the top corner, but cleared the crossbar. Nick Skatis holds. To Hutchinson. Back to Skatis this comes. Down the pipe from 40. Saved by Vieira. Scramble for a loose puck behind the net. Goes to Andrew Fitty. He tries to wind up and clear. Hutchinson holds. We're going to go back to even strength. The 26 seconds remaining on the penalty to Gus Scuderi. We'll see what Josh Baer has on the matter. Tripping against Aiden Delphin. So we're back to 3-on-3. For the next 25 seconds. Faceoff comes all the way down into the Garnet Valley zone. Longo, Morrow, and Stott. Stott took a shove from McCormick trying to get the shot away on the end-to-end breakout. 5 seconds until a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill begins for the Jaguars. We've entered the final 2 minutes of overtime. Nolan Stott off the pads of Vieira. Follow-up chance came from Longo as Vieira pauses the play. This one deserves another look on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. First shot from distance saved. And then the rebound chance denied as well by Dylan Vieira. Coming up with saves numbers 19 and 20 as far as the official account is concerned. 100 seconds to go. Haverford taking their timeout. They've got 85 seconds remaining, actually 86 seconds remaining on the man advantage with 1:41 to go in overtime. Again, looking at our upcoming schedule on the Delaware Hockey Network tomorrow, University of Delaware Men's Division II Blue Hen Hockey, as the Hens travel to Maryland for an ACC Hockey League playoff or play-in game. Hens and Terrapins to determine who makes it to Winston-Salem later in the week for the ACC Hockey League playoffs. On Friday, we'll have the University of Delaware Men's Division I Senior Night as they host Drexel in the first half of a home-and-home weekend series after earning a lone point against Niagara last weekend. Then we'll have Salesianum versus Owen-J. Roberts. On Saturday, the UD women return to Fred Rust Arena when they host and where they host Pitt. Full schedule available as always at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Final 80 seconds. McGlade's shot was blocked. Abenizio clears. Four on three for the Fords for effectively the remainder of overtime. Brendan McCormick circling below the goal. He tried to leave this to Rabadam, but it was pushed clear and sent all the way up ice. McGlade, McCormick, Gus Scuderi, and Rabadam. As expected, the big guns on for Haverford as play winds to the final 35 seconds in the extra frame. McCormick looking shot. Cross slot feed intended for Scuderi was broken up by Latham Hutchinson. Hutchinson tries to trap the puck. Abenizio coming to his aid. Wrestling it away was Gus Scuderi. 5 seconds to go on the man advantage. This is cleared by the Jags again. 15 to go. Barreling back in up the left dots. Ryan McGlade steered to the near corner. The shot from McCormick from the left point was intercepted in traffic. Morrow traps the puck in the near corner, and this one will go down a draw between Haverford and Garnet Valley, battling to a 2-2 tie in their second of 2 meetings this season. So Ryan McGlade with both goals. For the Haverford High Fords. Gave the visitors a second period lead. Before Jake Robinson potted his 8th goal to send this game to overtime. Both teams get a point. Haverford 11-4-1, Garnet Valley 11-3-1. And a look at the Sids 3 stars of the game presented by Sids Barbecue and Jerky. Nick Skatis with his 8th goal of the season. 3rd star Jake Robinson with his 8th goal of the season. 2nd star, both for Garnet Valley. But the 1st star of the game with a 2-goal performance, Ryan McGlade from the visiting Haverford High Fords. Garnet Valley hockey back on the Delaware Hockey Network. A week from today, Monday, February 12th, versus the Raiders of Radnor, airtime 8:55 for a 9 o'clock game. On behalf of the entire Delaware Hockey Network crew, James Witherite signing off. The Delaware Hockey Network Copyrighted production of 412 Communications, all rights reserved. Visit us online at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Thank you all for your company tonight. We look forward to seeing you again soon here on the DHN. Once again, the final score, Haverford and Garnet Valley in a 2-2 tie from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Good night to you all from the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by Long and Greenberg.